Hey, everybody. How's it going this afternoon? I know you're used to hearing me say, oh, I'm knocking stuff over. You're used to hearing me say, good morning. But yeah, we didn't do a morning craft and chat this morning. We had some chores that we needed to do. And I'm sure everybody else, it is so super hot outside by midday, you're like, okay, I'm going in to either take a old person's nap, which is my favorite thing to do. And there's a couple people out there that know all about that. Some people we saw this weekend, or you just come in and sit down and watch TV or watch videos or do something like that. So we took advantage of this morning was a little bit cooler. Now, you have to take that with a grain of salt. Cooler. I mean, when you wake up and it's 78 outside, that's cooler than yesterday when it was like 83, 85 already when we woke up. So we were going to take advantage of it, get a couple of things done. We've changed up the duck build. So I'm going to make a small video about that. Probably won't be, it might even end up being a short, but it's working out fantastic. So anyways, I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat here. There is Wendy at Hardneck Farms. There is Joe fix it for you. He said good morning, Ginger and Wendy. My butt was outside. You said good morning to me when we had coffee. But you came in here and said good morning. Good morning, Tamra. How are you? There is Sean. He said, I'm number four. Number four, please. Hello there, Nanny Tam. She said, good morning. Ginger thought for sure I was late. Just saw it was today at 3 p.m. So everybody was in here at 10. And so, look, I mean, everybody is so used to Craft and Chat being so early. Let me push that down a little bit. And that's a good thing in the winter. But in the summer, you try to take advantage of the mornings because it's cooler. It's better to weed eat at 9 o'clock than it is at 1 o'clock. Okay, around here for sure. There is Rebecca. Oh, I took it off. Rebecca, she said, hi, everyone. I'm busy working on crocheting a blanket for Mike and Terry. That is awesome. So sweet of you, Rebecca. And then good afternoon, Ginger. I am pulling weeds and I will be listening is what Tony at Our Cabin in the Woods said. So yes, Tony, I understand, but you need to make sure and have plenty of water with you, hydrate, only stay out there for like 20 minutes if you're going to be out there at this time of day, especially if you got full blazing sun. I went out there for like 3 minutes and I was pulling some weeds in a specific area. Literally, it was 3 to 5 minutes, okay? And I was sweating already from the head and the lip, and it drips down into your sunglasses. I mean, it's hot when it's dripping in your sunglasses. There is Jennifer Ocean Homestead. Hello to you. Oh, did I say hi to Wendy? Wendy said, I'm checking in. Just want to see. And that was at 2:54. So she might be inside taking her rest time like I am. There is Teresa Jukiewicz, and there is my brother Jesse Lazy Days, and he might be one of those people. Him and his lovely wife Lisa, maybe one of those people that know something about taking that afternoon old people nap. There is Wendy is saying hello. Hey everyone, I just came in from mowing. Ugh, it's oppressive. I know, it's like wearing a fur coat in 100-degree weather. It's gross. There is Jesse's girl. Yes, hello Lisa, how are you? There is Marketplace Boutique. Good morning or good afternoon. See, I'm used to it too. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for stopping in. There is Virginia Alexander. She said, hi, Ginger. Just made a new recipe for banana bread cookies. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, Marketplace Boutique said, yum, Virginia. When it's that hot, all you need is a cool glass of iced tea with Sonic Ice. Yes, you are correct. And we got it all hooked up. We've got it all loaded with water. I got to I've got to juggle the things that go off the generator and the solar. So as soon as this place cools down with the AC, we're going to probably shut that off because it'll stay cool in here for quite a while and start some ice, some sonic ice. I'm very excited. I got a sonic ice machine. I'm so excited. Whoa! I love sonic ice. Let's see. Wendy is saying hello to everybody. Hello, everyone, and hugs. Yes, hugs to everybody. Oh, it is Jody at Marketplace Boutique. So, hello, Jody. Let's see. Yes, Jesse is dropping links. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, 90 again in Michigan. Yeah. See, we were 104 yesterday, and it felt like 4,000. Okay. I'm just going to say it was terrible. So there is Ralph at Webb's Web. Hello, Ralph. You sent out a email blast for he sent out an email blast for everybody. If you have a scheduled live every week or a live or something that's on his schedule that he has a spreadsheet that shows everybody's lives throughout the week and all these other things. So I already emailed you back. All my stuff is correct. If you got that same email, make sure you email him back, please. He's trying to get a one list in one location for everybody to go and pull from. So Jesse is saying hello to Virginia. He said, morning VA from the PA. It would be afternoon, Jesse, unless you just woke up from your old person's nap. Wendy said, I got way too hot. Yep, I came in and then thought I missed your live and checked in and was relieved. Yes, I postponed it to this afternoon when everybody would be inside, or we would be inside. Because, again, we had some things that we had to do this morning. So, and I didn't want to wait till 11 because I thought it's going to be absolutely miserable to do it out there at 11 o'clock from 11 to 2 or 11 to 1. We would be absolutely just it would be terrible. So, and I think I said hello to Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I know I highlighted her comment or her link when Jesse dropped it. But if I didn't, Jennifer, hello. And I watched your hashtag building skills collaboration video. Very good. Good job. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch that. She is in the building collab that is hosted by Mountain Grandma, Simply Jan, and Linda at another time. So Jan at Simply Jan Homestead. So yes, so all of them. So Nene Team is saying hello to everybody. Hey, there is Reverend Joe Jacobson. Good morning or good afternoon. See, I'm stuck on it too, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully everybody is inside somewhere where it is nice and cool, rather than being in the blazing sun. Although today is much better than yesterday because today is like an overcast day. So it's not as hot. I say today, but this afternoon. This morning it was blazing hot. But we got a lot of our stuff done that we needed to do this morning, which was good. See, work smarter, not sweatier. If that's a thing. I don't even know. Oh, let's see. Virginia's saying hello to everybody. And Teresa is telling Jesse, thank you. I will email you a picture of the blanket so you can show everyone. Okay, that sounds good. I will check my phone in just a few minutes. Yep, I'm getting ready for my afternoon nap. See, I'm telling you. I had one of those. I've had a couple of them. I love them. They recharge your batteries when the heat just sucks the life right out of you. It recharges your batteries. It really does. Teresa put some emojis, clapping hands and a loving face. Aw. So let's see. Jesse is dropping all kinds of links. Yes, attention. There you go. Check out Ralph at Webb's Web for a lives and events calendar. So you definitely want to check that out. Yes, it was way too hot. Oh my gosh, was it? It was absolutely miserable yesterday. And it seemed like there was no way where you could go that you could get cool. Let's see. Ralph is saying hello to everybody and thanking Jesse for dropping that link. Yes, 4,000 degrees, and it's 10,000% humidity. That's what I said yesterday. It's exactly what I said. That's how hot it was. What was that? The dog had to go out. Huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Ralph said, I'm trying to get the website updated. It might take me a few days to email everyone. So he must be doing it in groups. So yeah. It's always moaning somewhere. Ginger, put your hoodie on. Check your pockets, Jesse. It's afternoon, okay? And I'll let Jesse explain that new phrase. And Lisa will be sitting right beside him. This will be on their Saturday Night Live this Saturday night. Don't forget, it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. But Lisa will make sure that he tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God, Jesse. She said, I'm trying to catch up on watching them, Wendy said. Thank you so much, Jennifer. She said, hit that thumbs up if you are so inclined. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And make sure you're subscribed. Yes, if you're not, please consider subscribing to our channel. Virginia saying hello to Tony. Reverend Joe Jacobs said, Ralph, please add me to your lists. I need to start lives and regular, and he is on PST time. So now Ralph said, if you get an email from Webb's Web or a spa, not Spock. Okay. It's not coming from Star Trek. It's coming from what that says right there. Squaw admin. That is him. So just make sure you answer that email and he will add you to, and maybe Reverend Joe Jacobs, maybe you can email him at, Jesse, if you have his, you may have already put his email up. I know you put his link up, but Reverend Joe Jacobson, I would say probably email him and ask him to add you to that. There you go. Please email me the channel, day and time for your live. There you go. I was trying to make it easy on him because he has literally a bunch of lives. I don't know if it's hundreds, but I know it's a lot of lives, and he is sending out all these email blasts. So he has got a lot of people contacting him. So probably contacting him would be easier for him to just go ahead and pop it in his schedule. The turkey babies were so precious, so many. I know, weren't they so cute? The first time we saw her down by the mailbox. There's like a ditch and then a creek that connect. And we saw her, but we saw her by herself, or at least so we thought, because we only saw like from here up because she was in the brush. So we saw her and she was down there, and we were going out. And then we didn't see her when we were coming in. Oh, yes, we did. We saw her when we were coming in, back in that same day. And she was, as we're coming up the driveway, because our driveway is very steep, it has a ditch on the left side. And she was crossing over this ditch, and then they were following her. That's when we realized she had all these babies. And it was so cute. And I was like, oh, but I was in the passenger seat. So I was like, oh, they're so cute. You know, I'm leaning across Joey. So then the next day when we went out, she was down at the bottom of the driveway going across the creek with all the babies. And so she was on my side, passenger side. So I was able to catch that video of her and all the little babies. They're so cute. And she started talking to me, and I was like, oh, one mama to another. I feel so bad. I had multiples too. I just had twins, though. I didn't have like, I'm not octo mom like you are. But it seems like she feels safe around here. So she's hanging out down around the creek area, and they're getting plenty of shade and plenty of exercise. And there's a little bit of water left in the creek. That thing dries up when it gets too dry. So Jesse said, it's way cooler in the casino. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that Oinky game is really cute, but I love the Deal or No Deal. I don't know what to say. I love Deal or No Deal. That was a fun casino game. Let's see. Yes, that is, don't forget, this is Jesse and Lisa. Y'all come to the dark side. Go over there. Go ahead. Well, when you leave here, go over there. What you might be able to do if you're in on your computer, you can open up another tab. Go over there and make a comment already, because Joey and I have been going at it in the chat, and it's not even Saturday yet. Regular post time, CST. I will try to remember to email. Okay, yeah, then we can all see. Because you can literally just go on there and just go to the day, and he has everybody across the board that does lives. He has it all listed right there. Jesse, I'm too chicken to go to the dark side. Nanny Tam, come on, man. You got to take a chance in life. What is this strange channel this time of day? I know, Scotty. It is crazy. It's nap time. I'm sorry, but I was trying to get some stuff done this morning. So when it was cooler and I didn't sweat quite as much. I still ended up sweating a lot. But yeah. Let's see. There you go. There is Ralph's. Well, he put his email right there. And then there you go. You can go to the lives and events calendar. Wow. Sun. It's the sun exposure, Jesse. I know you're going to say something. It's the sun exposure. Oh, let's see. Hey, Demoose, how are you? Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you for coming in this afternoon. It's very unusual for me in an afternoon. Usually I just cancel altogether. That's okay, Nanny Tam. We understand some folks don't have a gambling personality. I'm not one of them. Now, I say that. Hey, Bowen, how are you? But there was a certain point where I was like, okay, sometimes you just got to cut and run, okay? You got to cut, keep your winnings, and move on. And we did that, and we kind of a little stayed ahead of the curve. Not so much. I mean, I think we really lost. But in the end, we lost. But we kept the momentum going by winning and then moving on instead of winning and losing all in the same game. We'd go lose it somewhere else. So there you go. But we wanted to experience all these different games. So it was a lot of fun. When I get down to the bottom, I'm going to tell you guys about it. That's cool. So many hatch survived in the wild. You were her safe haven. Yes, absolutely. And it's so sweet. They're so sweet. Joey is the only one that on chat today, Ginger. Oh, I'm going to have to get in there then. I'm sorry. If I win, I'll give it a shot unless it's something I really want. Now, if it's something you really want, I don't blame you. I would keep it too. You're like, wow, I've seen like another person win that, or I didn't know that was on the wheel. That's so cool. I could use that. Yes, 100% keep it. But if you're on the fence and you look at it and you say, kind of like if you're in the store and you're shopping around and something is on sale and you go, wow, that's such a great price. And you go to put it in your cart and then you think, but am I really going to use it? I mean, just because it's such a great price and it's on sale, do I really need to take it home? Maybe somebody else can take it home, and you put it back. So if it's something you really think you're going to use, then yes, 100% take it. Because that's what they do it for. They want to give you something that you're going to be able to use that's going to be helpful in your garden or your kitchen or your TV watching or your YouTubing or whatever. That's all these wheels are made up of, these wonderful prizes for you to be able to, enrich your life, make your life easier, enhance your life. And oh, dang it, I forgot. And the shipping department is flippin' amazing. Everybody out there has gotten something from Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. And I won something last giveaway, and I meant to bring it in here to show it to you, and literally got it 3 days later. And they go live on Saturday night. Okay? I think that's pretty good. Don't you? It is a hat rack for the back, the headrest in your car. It's a hat rack for your cowboy hat, which I happen to have too. So I was like, you know what? I could actually use that, because you would think, no, Ginger's not going to use that. Yes, I have cowboy hats and I have regular hats too that Megan gave me some of her real pretty hats. She loves hats. So she passed some along to Mama. And so anyways, I got it super fast. Super fast. I don't know anybody that ships faster than Jesse and Lisa. Okay? So there you go. If you win something and you love it, keep it. If not, change it in and take a walk on the dark side. That's always fun and exciting. It's kind of like the casino. I think. Let's see. Bowen said, I literally got up early only to find out you're going live at 3 p.m. I'm sorry. I put it out last night. I put a post out last night. And then I put, because Jesse always gets on to me, oh my gosh, I got up early only to come into your live, only to see a post. You're canceling Crafting Chat. You want to give a brother some notice? So I had you guys in mind, because otherwise Jesse would be reaming me out. So I put it up last night. I'm so sorry you didn't see it, Bowen. Let's see. You gonna tell us how your birthday weekend was? Yes, it was amazing. Amazing. It was amazing. Sean said he is lurking. Hello, Sean. And Kelly, if she is there with you. Let's see. Yes, Lisa is amazing. Yes. And anybody that says any different, it's blasphemy. Okay? They know it. We all know it. That's the best shipping department there is. Every company should mirror Jesse and Lisa. Amen. There you go. What Wendy said right there. Andell, hello, Ann. How are you? I've had you and I've had Worth in my prayers every day. I'm speaking the healing into existence, and I know you are too. So love from us to you. My daughter won something on a Saturday and got it on Monday. Yeah, I'm like, how much faster, unless you DoorDash something, is it going to get to you? Nobody. Let's see. Jennifer said, Bowen, I feel like being nice today. Here's some edible sparkles for your barbecue. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I am down at the bottom now. Yes. Had a wonderful birthday weekend. We went to Biloxi, and we went down to go to some casinos. I have never, ever been to a casino in my life. So we met Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, and we met Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms and Johnny from Gillum Farms. So we met the Gillums, and we met Jesse and Lisa, and we all had a really good time. We went to the casino. We went to I'm going to put just a little short out. We didn't take a whole lot of pictures, and maybe like 1 or 2 videos. And they're not long. They're like 30 seconds or something. And I'll put them all together and put it out so you guys can see. We had a great time. We went to a lot of different restaurants. I mean, hey, we're homesteaders. We like to eat, right? So went to some different restaurants. We went to a Mexican restaurant and they told him it was my birthday. So they brought over the big hat and they brought me a shot. I have no idea what was in that shot. I took a little sip of it and then I gave the rest of it to, did I give it to Joey? Or to give it to, I don't remember who I gave it to. Wow. It didn't affect me that much though, but it was just like a, it had a little bit of a pungent to it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can do that. And, but I did take a little sip of it. So that was very sweet of them. That Mexican restaurant was absolutely beautiful. Usually the restaurant that we have has like banquet hall chairs. I mean, they're just, 4 legs, barely a seat pad, no back pad, just ordinary chairs. These things were nice, padded, studded, white chairs. Well, the chairs were dark. The padding was white. It was like white leather, and then it had the studs in it. Oh, it was beautiful. The restaurant was very open and airy and light. They had lots of light there. Some Mexican restaurants that you go to, it's very dark, so you don't see what you're eating half the time. But this one was absolutely gorgeous. They had live a guy that was playing music in the corner. He was doing his, he had his own little setup, a one-man band type thing. It was a lot of fun. I went to the casino. Actually, we went to 3 different casinos. So that was fun. We got to see the different games that different casinos have, and a lot of them have the same games. And so Joey and I kind of linked into one. Joey hasn't maybe been somewhere where he could gamble in a casino, maybe once or twice. I don't think he's been very many times either, but I have never been. So I wanted to go and try it and see. I love the game Deal or No Deal in a casino game. That game is amazing. That one, they had a Willy Wonka game, and I love that one. And then there was an Irish pub game where Heidi was the lady, and we did really good on that one. And then there was a chicken game. And I could almost sing the song for you. But when the chickens eat the coins, every time you hit right on the casino, and when you get there's like a purple, a red, and a yellow chicken, and then the one in the back is a big fat white one. And when you hit the coin in that one's mouth a couple of times, it goes, we're like, it's so funny. And I just wanted to see that, but that usually means that you're about to win something. So that was super, super fun. I mean, we really enjoyed that. Now, Joey and I won $1.80 on Deal or No Deal. That was, nobody could have been any happier than he and I when we won that $1.80. Now, we won a lot more on a different time that we played it. But it's just like the show Deal or No Deal, where they have the cases and you pick 5 and then they open and it takes out some of the dollar values. And, we were going back and forth, and then it would pop up a screen that said, the banker is calling and making you an offer. And then it would show you an offer on the screen. It was fun. It was fun. And the one where we won $1.80 was, we decided we were going to take it. We were going to go no deal every time, because the previous few times we had already taken what they offered. So we decided this time we're going to take it all the way, and we're just going to see how this game rolls all the way to the end. So we kept doing no deal. Oh, the banker called. He wants to offer you, and it pops up an amount. We'd say no deal, and then you got to pick more cases. Anyways, on and on and on till it was down to the banker had a case and I had a case. And so, it said, you have this offer. It was like 60 cents. And I was like, no deal. And so then they come up and say, okay, we would like to know, do you want to keep your case or do you want to trade your case? And I'm like, what? I didn't see that coming. Now I have another decision to make, and this is really going to be a hard one. So we switched cases with the banker, and we ended up winning $1.80 instead of 20 cents. So we were so excited. I mean, you'd have thought we'd just won $10,000 or something, but it was fun to just see how it goes, how the game plays out all the way to the end. I am so sorry. I am behind on comments. There is Glenda with Grace and Fire. Hey, how are you? Thank you very much, Miss Glenda. I had a really good birthday. It was awesome. And we went to the hotel that we went to. Joey got us a suite. So, I mean, we literally could have had a dance, a dance hall in there. It was really nice. And when we all got there at first, we all kind of hung out in our room because it's got like a little living room to it. That was really fun. That was fun too. It was very nice. So, Jesse is dropping some links. I love the chicken one. The bonus is so fun, isn't it? I love it when they start singing and the chickens are dancing, and I'm like, it's so much fun. Next time we go, I'm leaving Lisa at the hotel so I can save my winnings. No way. She was kicking butt when we pulled her off that that fish game, kicking and screaming. But my eyes, I'm a rookie. And I'm like, wow, my eyes are burning. This must be what it's like to be a gamer, and just game all day in front of your computer. I was like, my eyes are like, things are going fuzzy, not sure what's going on. It was just, just the vision when you're looking at all those bright lights and all the stuff. And I played Heidi's game a lot, the Irish pub game. And she's got on like a neon green shirt. And when it lights up, I mean, it's like in your face. And that one was loud. Some of them you can control the volume on. But that one, I couldn't figure out how to tone her down a little bit. That's when Lisa will win $2 million from the online casino and put it all in her pocket. There you go. You are absolutely right. Yes, Nanny Tam, we had so much fun. So much fun. Yeah, I was seeing stars. I like I said, I'm a rookie, but to our defense, too much gelato. To our defense, we had gone to one casino one night. The next night we went to a different casino. And then the following day, we went to the casino first thing in the morning. I was like, wow, they're going to think we're like gambling addicts. But we only had so much time there, And so we went to the third casino. The third casino was the one that we all had so much fun at. The parking was easy. I mean, we parked right outside of it. It wasn't a 5 parking car garage where Jesse keeps telling Joey, make another left turn. Nope, go up another flight. I mean, that was crazy. Yeah, Joey filled up the next morning, filled up the truck because he said, if I have to go through another one of those parking garages, I don't want to run out of gas because we got to keep going and circling looking for a parking spot. So the last one we went to had great parking. That was awesome. It was very low key. It was not like a lot of hoity-toity people in there coming in and out. And I wonder to myself often when I do see a lot of the hoity-toity people, if they pass a mirror on their way out of their house, because I was like, surely you didn't think that was right? What you got going on here. So, but hey, sorry, I should not be judgmental. But anyways, I digress. Moving on. It was very low key. We had a lot of fun. They had this little, shop there that was like a pizza place that had gelato. If you know, you know what gelato is. It's amazing. The Italians know how to make some ice cream. I could just say that. They did have tiramisu there too, by the way, and I forgot to get one of those. I wanted a tiramisu. Um, they had little pizzas, like personal pizzas. It was really nice. And that was in, it was like right before you get into the casino. You walk in the building, and that was right there on the left. So, we had food. We could sit down. We sat down and ate gelato. We had a gelato. But then you can just get right up and go around the little partition thing and go right into the casino. So that one was so much fun. Yeah, we did. We had such a good time. We really did. Thank you so much. And it was fun. It was fun to do that, for my birthday. Like I said, I've never gambled before. So we thought we would take some experienced people that could teach us how to do that. And we were with the experienced people. Yes, the Beau Rivage was the first one we visited. Then the next night, we went to the Golden Nugget. And then the third day, we went to the Scarlet Pearl. And that's the one that was the best. We had a lot of fun there. And that's where the saying, check your pockets, Jesse, comes from. And again, I'm going to let him tell you that story on Saturday night, but Lisa's going to be there. She's going to make sure he tells the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Do not lie about it. Oh, bah humbug, Joseph. No way. No way. For sake. You are not. No. Gelato. Hey, if you're still at the store, will you get me one of those ice creams, by the way? Joey went to go get some more water. There is Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. I missed you coming in. I'm sorry, sister. Yes, this was at the last. Oh my God, you would have loved this one. We should have casino hopped. That's what we should have done. But yeah, it was not the second night. It was not after Mexican. That was what's the other one called, Jesse? He knew all those names. He said them. Let's see, there's the Beau Rivage, the Golden Nugget. Now, the Golden Nugget was pretty good. That's where the Willy Wonka game was that I really liked. It was the third day. It was Sunday. We ended up staying an extra day. We were going to leave and come home Sunday. But there were a lot of events happening in Atlanta, and we did not want to have to drive through that if there was potential road blockages. We'll just say it that way. I'm sure you can figure it out from there. So we decided we will wait and come home on Monday. So Lisa and Jesse said that they were going to stay too. So we ended up going to the Scarlet Pearl on Sunday. So that was the favorite. It was very low key, a lot of fun games. And it had the little pizza, and it was like an little Italian restaurant. It was not a chain that I've ever seen the name or anything. So it was really nice. Everything I had there, and they gave me free ice water, which you don't really get much free at the casino. It's all going to cost you something. Just ask Christine about her drink that she got at the Beau Rivage. They give you nothing for free, okay? Well, I don't know. I've only been to those three, so, but yes, there was gelato, and it was so good. It was so good. And I still, yeah, to you, Joey, ice cream, not gelato. No, gelato is amazing. You also forgot to leave the... That's right. They had cannolis too. I think it ends in an I, Jesse. I'm pretty sure it ends in an I, not a Y. But yes, but you're 63. And I remember that. So they had a little 2-pack of cannolis that you could get. We should have done a short on that. I didn't even think about that. Don't forget tonight is Homestead Hangout. Yes, it starts very soon. I mean, I'm like super late today. Again, just trying to get chores done in the morning when it's cooler. The ducks are so excited with the changes that we made. Um, Toby is the king of the hill. He is getting so big. You can tell he is so much bigger than the girls. So, I mean, you round the corner, they all kind of look the same till you look at their bill. And now it's not even that. He stands out. He is large. He's like, these are my ladies. This is my house. And I'm the king of the mountain. He's so awesome. Oh, he said already gone. Okay. No worries. It's all right. We got Freezy Pops, babe. We got tons of Freezy Pops. Love of the Freezy Pops. I mean, they're so good. No, Christine, our mail hasn't ran yet today. Maybe today. I'm not sure. Oh, she said, did you receive the Bible study, Nene Tam? So, no, it hasn't run today. So, the one casino was bougie. It was bougie, wasn't it? And that was where I was questioning a lot of outfit choices. But I mean, hey, you do you, right? I mean, not me. I'm there in a pair of jean shorts and I don't even get barely a jacket. I don't even care. Oh, wow. It says it was delivered Friday or Saturday of last week. I hope I didn't send it to your previous address. Nope, nothing free at the bougie casino. No. We miss you too. We had such a good time and we enjoyed all the times we got to eat and go break bread with each other. And we stopped at a place that had like souvenirs. It was like a big souvenir shop, big in Biloxi. And we were all shopping and everything. And it was like up on stilts. And then when you go back downstairs, it had like a open parking under it. But if you go down and go over a little, they had an ice cream shop. So we went over there and they had snow cones. So a couple of us got snow cones, a couple got ice cream. That was a lot of fun. I think, did Johnny get a milkshake? I think Johnny got a milkshake. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And we sat there and they were playing like some good 80s music, 70s, 80s music, like Stevie Nicks, Pat Benatar. I mean, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I could sit over here almost all day. Nanny Tan said, uh-oh, I've been checking the mail every day. Text me the address you sent it to if you don't mind. First trip to casino was Golden Nugget. I won a nickel jackpot and someone had to tell me if bells and lights were going, cry. Oh, yeah. The second day we went to a Golden Nugget and that was actually pretty nice. Joey and I enjoyed that. That's where the Willy Wonka game was that we fell in love with. And there was another game. I can't remember what it was called. But we really enjoyed that one too. So anyways, even if you win just a little bit, you stop it. Funny, you ate it. I can't believe you would make the throw up face. You ate it. You seem to like it. The Mexican Italian misspelled cannoli. I know, right? That's why I said I think that's spelled with an I, if I'm not mistaken, not a Y. Going crazy, yeah. You're the kickoff for tonight. Well, yeah, there's like an hour between, but yes. I don't know. Christine's going to have to say, is Johnny going to make it back or are you going to be flying solo? We're going to be there to support you either way. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I hope. Oh, gosh. Just let us know. Let Christine know if you got that meeting, Tam, or Christine, make sure and send her the address you sent it to. Gelato is good too. Yes, it is. It's very good. And we looked it up, the difference between ice cream and gelato. Gelato has less calories than ice cream, and it's churned for a longer time, so you get a better ice cream experience. Okay, so I like the less calories thing. especially if you're counting calories, go get you some gelato. Don't get the ice cream. But in the grand scheme of things, when you get maple butter pecan, you're probably not saving much on calories, right, Jesse? That was what we had. Joey got chocolate, and Lisa got. Did you get birthday? Was it birthday? No, one birthday. Strawberry cheesecake, I think. Anyways, it's really good. It's really amazing. Oh, he said, Mama Lisa wasn't here to correct my spelling. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. The gelato was good, Joey. And she said, howdy, Christine. Wait, Christine, that would mean Jesse was wrong. Is that even possible? I don't know. I mean, if you sound it out, it looked the same. I knew what he was saying. So is that technically wrong? I don't know. Let him make that call. I'm all about the freezy pop. I know you are. We're both all about the freezy pops. Jesse is never wrong. I have proof. 80s music, ice cream and the beach. Yes, we were right off the beach. If you saw Johnny made a post, he had a picture of all of us and we were right off the beach. And then I took one and I sent it to all of us and they all started saying, why does it look like we just landed on Gilligan's Island? I'm like, I don't know. It's just, but the beach is all in behind us and nothing but sky. It's a really, really, really beautiful picture. I love it. It was also Shark Week and respect the locals. That's right. That's right. I know. Funny he ate it, right? For somebody who was like, that's terrible. He ate it. He didn't say anything. And he went right back into the casino and started gambling a little more. So on him. I did. I love gelato. Before we left, we got one of their little small pizzas too. And then we took it back in and we were like, because we were very worried they were going to be like, you can't go, you have to eat over there at the tables. You can't take that in the casino. And they were like, nah, go ahead. So we went back in, had it cut into 4. It was like, do you remember the little personal pan pizzas that Pizza Hut used to do? So it was that. So we all 4 got a slice. I mean, Jesse was like, nah, before bed, I have indigestion all night. The red sauce, they're giving me the indigestion. If you want me to lay down and go to sleep. We were like, it's like the piece is like this big. You're not going to get indigestion. And there's hardly any sauce on it. It was fat, like fat dough, but it was airy and good. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I like this time change. Do you? If it doesn't interfere, I might do that for the summer. I'm kind of thinking about it because, again, the morning is just so crammed with chores. And that's the time to do everything I need to do because it gets so hot. By 11 o'clock, I'm like sweating my brains out. Deal or No Deal was the best. It really was. Loved Deal or No Deal. I can't even talk. I'm telling you, it's like sun affecting my brain. Yeah, I just liked being there. It was amazing. We had a great time. I didn't eat it. I tasted it and took another taste. Oh, so each bite was a taste, Joey? That's crazy. Ice cream is money. Gelato is money, 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 money. Yeah, I don't know. We were at the casino, so isn't everything expensive? Kind of expensive there. You ate at least half of it, didn't he? I mean, come on, Lisa. He can't go spewing that BS. Hindsight BS. Whatever. You never said once. This is the first I'm hearing that you said the gelato wasn't good, and it is good. It tastes just like ice cream, only a little bit thicker. Like I like all the snot. Sorry, guys. I like all the slot noises, especially when someone wins big and you hear the screams. It gets so exciting. Yes, but they're usually, Nanny Tam, they're usually betting big. And that's one thing that I don't do. I'll start small I may go a little bit higher. I may go to the highest once and then I go back down. Joey will sit there on the highest, and so will Lisa. I'm just ratting y'all out. I don't even care, okay? They'll sit there and go again, go again, go again on the highest some. But it's so much fun. IHOP was the best. IHOP was pretty crazy, except for the roof that was covered in mold. We were all like, we're probably going to end up getting sick after this meal. But hey, we're with friends and we're loving the IHOP. Yeah. Don't forget, if you ever go to IHOP, get the steak tips and eggs. They are phenomenal. Okay. I don't know how they do it. They cook it perfect every time. It may be pre-cooked and pre-packaged and they just warm it up in the microwave. I don't even know, but it's really good every time I have it. That's what I get every time. That's what my dad used to get. Actually, I do think they cook it because he used to get them to make the steak tips rare. And I was like, Dad, he was like, yeah, but I'll take them home and I heat them up. I eat the eggs now. And I was like, okay, because they give you hash browns too. Anyways, it was delicious. I'm just giving you some IHOP advice. If you want some Waffle House or Denny's advice, I got that too. I can give you that too. Uh-oh, she said she has to go back to work. Love you. Love you too. You're almost done. The work day's almost over, Christine. Have a blessed day. Yes, much love. Everybody's saying no yogurt anywhere. Yeah, nobody had any yogurt. And one place we went, they were like, the fruit, nah, I don't think it's fresh. It's not good. I had to throw it out. And then if you get this other thing that has fruit on it, like the pancakes, the fruit is frozen. So Lisa was like, never mind. I'll take a pass. I'll find something else. Oh, that's funny. There is Rainy Ridge. Hey, how are you? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Couldn't afford a whole pizza because of the July. You lie, Joseph. The pizza was the only thing left up there. That's why you got it. And you would have gotten two, but the lady in front of us got the last one. It's like when you go into what's that, Little Caesars, and they have all the pre-made pizzas ready and they're already in the boxes. You can just go in and grab one. It was kind of like that. They had it in a warming thing. You could tell it was fresh, though. Joey, such a complainer, such a booty head. I'm Atlantic time. Either time is good here. It's all later in the day for me. Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep a lookout, and then I may try it. You never know. You all are talking about icy pops. I had to come in and go up and grab some. You know they're good. I mean, the first taste of summer, it's like, oh, yay, frozen sugar water. That's what I want. Flavored sugar water. It's going to give me a jolt to keep me going. You should change the time, if only to let me sleep in. I know. That would make it, you wouldn't have to get up early. And that way, if I canceled for a day or something, you wouldn't be mad at me because I didn't let you know the night before. Jennifer said, Tony, I got the home inspection reports for the new house. I need some help figuring out how to fix everything. Oh, wow. Okay, I just like messing with the wait staff. You do. He gives them a hard time, but a laughing hard time. But yeah, he likes to mess with them. He really does. I do kind of have some sad news. I will get down through the chat a little bit. I haven't been to IHOP in years or Waffle House. Love them both. But who eats steak tips for breakfast? Ginger does. That's right. Who else shared in those? Y'all did. I believe everybody did. I think I did. Didn't I give everybody one? I think I did. But they're really good. I mean, you got to have meat with your eggs. If it's not bacon and it's not sausage, it can be beef. I'm sure it could be. Tony is still a great deal, though. Of course I do. Yes, you're right, Joey. You know I love that. Papa ordered that, and I love it too. I just don't know anything about fixing house stuff. Doing good. The workday is almost over. Woohoo! That is awesome. I know you're very excited about that. Yes, they were awesome. Oh, she said, not me. Did I not offer you one, Lisa? Sometimes my head, you just got to say, hey, Ginger, just treat me like family. Come on, we're family, right? Can I have one of those? Can I try one of those? Yeah, let me try one. Yeah, that's all you got to say. If you would have wanted one, I don't know. Maybe you didn't want one, but yes, they were very good. So I do have some sad news. So my stepfather passed away on Sunday. No, Monday. No, he passed away on Sunday in Florida. I didn't find out until Monday. And so we just found out today. Well, I'm sorry. Was it yesterday? Gosh, my days are running together with all the information that you get back and forth. Um, the funeral is actually going to be next week. So I'm not sure how much you're going to see me on YouTube because we have to drive to Florida. There's a viewing, and then the next day is the funeral, and then there's another day of stay in there, and then traveling back. So it's probably going to be a 5 days. Um, I don't know if you will see me much on YouTube next week. I probably will not do Craft and Chat next week, only because I think Thursday is the day we'll be driving back. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. He was a great stepdad to me. He and my mom married when I was 13. They got married when I was 13. And so he absolutely loved the kids. Just spoiled them and did stuff with them. Took them to Gator games. He always had. That's why I'm like Florida Gator ingrained. Because I grew up in Gainesville. I was born in Virginia. Then when I was like 6 or 7, we moved to Gainesville, and then lived there till my early 20s. Then I moved away, and then we ended up moving back after Joey and I were married quite a while. We decided to move back to Gainesville. So they got to spend a lot more time with them because they were a lot closer. I mean, it was easy to come to the graduations and birthday parties and the 8th grade social and dance and all that stuff. So, anyways, he was a great grandpa. We called him grandpa all the time. Everybody called him grandpa. And lots of wonderful memories. And he was getting up there in age, and he did suffer from dementia. And his mornings were good. You could call and he kind of knew who you were and everything. I know some go through a part of the time where they're not very nice. They get kind of mean and belligerent. And I know it's probably due to frustration, the internal frustration. They can't remember anything. But he was a believer. And so he's where I got the phrase lazy Lutheran from when we were Lutherans, when I was young. So I know he's up there in that big Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in the sky, helping God out and Jesus, running some plays or sitting and watching. But yeah, so thank you very much. Like I said, we have the funeral next week. So lots of, yes, sundown syndrome, Virginia. Yes. And it's kind of crazy. We kind of talked about this, and I said that because when my dad passed away here in Georgia, we had already moved up here. He was up here as well already. But he seemed like he went downhill, and then he was getting better. He was doing good. And then 2 weeks later, he was gone. Kind of the same thing with my stepdad in Florida. I mean, he was going downhill, and then kind of had a spurt, and now he's gone. So, yeah, praise the Lord that he's a believer. So I feel confident it should be a celebration of his life. Because we're the ones left behind. So we're going to be the one that's sad. But he is happy. gone on to be with the Lord. So, yes, he's dancing with Jesus. There you go. Or bowling with Jesus. He used to bowl. He really got me into bowling. That's where that love came from. And Gator games, like I said, we would go to the stadium. There's no experience like going to a Gator football game in Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. There's no other experience. And especially if you have ever had the opportunity to go to a night game, amazing. The energy, the vibe, the fun you have is just, there's nothing like it. You absolutely would love it. But yeah, yes. Amen. Praise God. He was a believer. And so I believe he's up there now, and he is definitely out of any pain or confusion, or all that is past, and he is at peace with that. Glenda said, my grandmother just moved from dementia to Alzheimer's. I understand it's a hard disease to watch, but she still has a pastor's wife mentality through it all. Wow. That is amazing, Glenda. I'm very glad to hear that. Yes, cherish the memories. I do. I have. Hi. Hey, guys. Stan can't chat, but listening. Won't be home by 5, so our live will be at 8. Oh, okay. So Homestead Hangout will not start at 5. It's going to start at 8, and that is CST. It sounds like he's driving now, and I think we heard him say it was a 2-hour drive to where he was going today. But I'm going to tell you this really funny story, okay, about my stepdad, and this is one of the memories. So Joey and I were talking about this the other day. So the twins were always a handful, no matter who took them, but Grandpa would always say, okay, I'm going to take the boys here. I'm going to do that. And I would be like, like the Catholic thing. I'm not Catholic, but go with God. Good luck to you. You're going to handle them by yourself. Okay. So, Hoodie Ginger, it starts at 7 for us. No, it does not, Joey. Gillums usually start at 6. If they're going on at 8, that would actually, if it's 8 their time, it would be 9 our time, Joey. You went the wrong way, babe. You got to go the other way. So check your pockets, Joey, and put on your hoodie. Anyways, back to the story. So Joe and John these are the twins now. They're like 5 years old. And anytime Grandpa wanted to take them somewhere, they're like, oh, yeah, all in. So, because Grandpa would buy them whatever. So he said, I don't know if you know anything about Florida, but they lived really close to Stark. So Stark is like a very country town. Okay, so he took them to Hardee's in Stark. He was like, come on, guys, I'm going to take you, go get you something to eat. You can pick out whatever you want. We'll go to Hardee's. So go to Hardee's. He gets in the line. Okay, so my stepdad wore a suit. He was a funeral director. Every day of his life, he wore a suit. I mean, I never saw him, as he called them, dungarees. Saw him in dungarees a couple times. Like if we went on vacation and went to a theme park, he was shorts or dungarees. But other than that, suit and tie, the whole 9 yards. Because, again, he was a funeral director. So he's very well spoken and has, a good reputation around town. So he takes the boys to Hardee's. And he's in line and he's like, okay, guys, we're almost to the speaker. Do y'all know what you want? Joe tells him what he wants. They get up to the speaker. He gives Joe's order and he says, John, what do you want? John tells him, I want a chicken nugget meal and then I want a hick drink. And so my stepdad was like, a hick drink. Okay, I'm going to go with it. Maybe it's what all the kids are having now. So I'm going to go with it. So he says, yes, I'd like a chicken nugget meal with a hick drink. And the lady in the speaker said, excuse me, what kind of drink? He said, a hick drink. He wants a hick drink to drink. He's like, don't deny my grandson. He wants a hick drink. And so The lady comes back. She goes, "Do you mean a high C, sir? Is that what you're asking about?" John was 5, so he saw HI-C and he thought it was a hick drink, and it was a high C. It was so funny, and he was so embarrassed that a 5-year-old had gotten him in that much embarrassment. But it was funny. He came home and told us, and we all just cracked up. I said, "Leave it to my kids to embarrass the crap out of you at Hardee's drive-thru, right? I'd like a hick drink, please." I'm like, "What do you want, sir?" Anyways, so there is lots and lots of good memories like that, but it was too funny, too funny. She'll agree with you, Ann. Well, on what? What did I miss? Oh, White Rock, and then 9 acres, and then Gillum Farms. Yes. I'm sorry. Is that what you were trying to say, Joey? I apologize, my dear. You better make sure that you recorded that, because those words tasted like vinegar coming out of my mouth, and you'll never hear them again. Prayers out for all that are in need, and extras for those that think they don't need them. Oh, absolutely. That's a very good way to put that, Reverend Joe Jacobson. I like that. And extras for those who don't think they need them, because we always need prayer. Yes, you're right, Joey. I'm not going to agree with you, but I'll agree with Miss Ann. Anyways, so they are going on after Dale and Nana. Yes, that is my understanding. Wow, Virginia said our son lived in Gainesville. I am familiar with Stark Route 301. Yeah, don't speed through there, because everything in Stark is a speed trap. So you know that, Virginia. You don't speed through there, because they will take you up. They're not going to just give you a ticket. They're going to try to haul you to jail. Stark don't play. Okay, so he said yes. They're going on after Dale and Nana. I'm heading back out. Much love to you and prayers to you and your family. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nurses here. Got to run. Okay. All right. Love you. Love you. I'm about to close this out now. See how easy that was, Jesse? Finally, it's on video. Yeah. Like I said, you better have recorded that, because that didn't taste too good coming out, and I ain't going to say it again. Hey, y'all. Hey, Josh, how are you? Listening in on lunch at work. Awesome, awesome. The truth shall set you free. Amen. The truth shall set you free. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to let you all go now. I have been on a little over an hour, so you got a little bit of extra time. Get yourself something to eat. I do not. You stop that, Scotty. I do not get confused easily. And Virginia said, so Godspeed warning there. I knew the cop. Wow, you are so lucky, Virginia, because that doesn't happen to many. Son got warning. Oh, son got a warning. Wow, that doesn't happen. I'm telling you, you got to know a guy to get just a warning. Joey, that needs to be a short. No, thank you, Sean. No, thank you. Also, there is a prison there. You're right. There is. That's why I said, ching, ching, they want to haul you off. Thank you, Nanny Tam. Love you guys. All right. Don't forget. Okay, so White Rock starts it off. So you got, let's see. Here it is 4:08. So you got about 2 hours. And then you can go start with White Rock, go to 9 Acre Family Farms, and then head over to Gillum Farms. So anyways, guys, love you. Thank you so much for coming in and listening. I'll try to keep you posted. I'll make a post or something for sure about next week and whether or not what's going on, whether you'll see me. Anyways, love to you all. Have a great week, and God bless.